Salute, welcome to Gen X Media. We're going to get right to it. It is amazing to me how seem like over the last, let's say, 5 years, that seems like over and over and over again that we are the catalyst for disrespecting the greats within our culture. Whether it be accusing Tupac of being a homosexual, which it wouldn't matter whether he was or not, to these current allegations when it comes down to Biggie Smalls. And a lot of this has to do with him being a bad boy artist and being connected to Diddy. So this current situation with the transgender lady that was in Biggie Smalls' video, that if memory serves me correctly, and I know somebody will, on the timeline, I believe it was 2011 or 2012 when the unfortunate circumstances happened to this young lady, when we found out that this particular video vixen was a transgender female. Now that it's brought back up, it's being portrayed like, so maybe these people that picked her to be in these videos knew also. And maybe they did. But we didn't, so probably they didn't, because that wasn't a thing during that time. Can people say that that probably was a thing in the entertainment industry and so on and so on? Maybe so. But who cares at the end of the day? And just because somebody was picked to portray someone in the video doesn't mean that that particular rapper was sleeping with that vixen. Let's be clear on this, right? If it was known back then in the 90s, because this is when this particular person was in these videos, and she wasn't just in Biggie videos neither. She was in Slick Rick videos and so on and so on, plenty of people videos. And looking at the picture, you can look at the picture and tell, oh, that's a, you know what I mean? But with that being said, the point that I'm trying to make, like now these constant narratives where you have these people that was connected to people in the industry and had failed careers that sit around and feed y'all information about these people, and y'all like to believe it because it makes y'all feel better about y'all lives for whatever reason. I don't know. And I'm not knocking anybody who believes what Jaguar Wright say or Gene Deal or Choke No Joke, but just look at their careers. A lot of the shit that they talking about, they wasn't even around for. They wasn't even in the industry for. Half of y'all don't even know who the fuck they was. Like, I done said this 1,000 times. Like, everywhere you go in life, it is spaces for certain type of people. Everybody is not allowed in the same space just because you happen to be a celebrity. It's levels to shit. Just like at your job, if you work in the mailroom, then you are limited to information on the top floor. You know mailroom shit. You might know a little office rumors that's going on. You might know that shit. But everything that you know about upstairs is secondhand. Nothing in first person, because you ain't invited to those spaces. You're not in those meetings. You're not going to those parties. And even if they have a Christmas party, one or two of them might mingle along with you mailroom niggas, but all of them not. And you definitely ain't going to the party that they have. My point is, stop believing because somebody have a form of celebrity or was around a celebrity that they know everything about that celebrity's personal life. But at the end of the day, whether right, wrong, or indifferent, outside of someone doing something egregious, it is our responsibility to protect our legends, to protect our culture, because if we don't, nobody else will. But we're the ones doing the main disrespecting. How's somebody else supposed to respect our culture if we don't? As we go around and disrespect our greats. You name it, y'all putting rumors out there on them. From LL Cool J to this person to that person, this person's sexuality. I don't give a damn. Let's just talk about the music. Y'all always talking about some goddamn agenda. How could it have been an agenda being pushed if we didn't know what the fuck was going on until 2011, 2012? How could it be an agenda? When we didn't know what this person was. And 9 times out of 10, they probably didn't know neither. Because best believe, if this was a thing, those other video vixens that written books and shit like that, it would have been in their books. Because they put everything else in there about these people, those people. Which is where some of the rumors came from when it came to Diddy. But you ain't hear a lot of that pertaining to other rappers. But y'all like to sit around and indulge in this type of behavior, meanwhile bringing down the culture. I heard someone say that the hip-hop culture has done more harm than good. That is a fucking lie. That is a lie. Poverty has done more wrong than good, dumbass. You can take hip-hop away right now and it ain't going to change no crime rate nowhere. As long as the people in poverty are living the way that they're living, believe the way that they believe, it's going to be criminal activity. No matter the race, no matter what's going on, the lack of resources make people do things that they wouldn't do. When you're hungry, when you haven't eaten in 2 weeks, it make you make decisions in life that you wouldn't make if your stomach was full and you had a pocket full of money. But when you don't know where your next meal is coming from, when you ain't never seen somebody live to be 21 that you know that's close to you, and you only living for the moment, you make decisions based on how you feel at that moment. And some of y'all then forgot or never knew what it feels like to feel hopeless. So y'all point and blame the music. You know who the music affects the most? Is the people who don't live in those environments. That's who the music influences. It's suburban kids. Not the kids that's actually in the environment. But y'all give people an easy out, an easy excuse. It was the music. It was the video games. It was the movies. It was all this other shit. Instead of all the other circumstances that surrounds people making certain decisions within their life. At the end of the day, hip-hop has changed a lot of people's lives. It is the last thing, the last art form that we can still claim and own. And if we not careful, you'll look around 20 years from now and you'll be telling your great-great-grandchild, yeah, you know, we the ones that created hip-hop the same way we do with rock and roll. Y'all keep allowing people to disrespect our legends based off of shit that has nothing to do with the music. Is ridiculous to me. But that's my 2 cents on that situation. I'm going to get the fuck up out of here. Y'all asked me to speak on it. I spoke on it. There you go. That's my opinion. It might not be what some of y'all want to hear, but it's definitely how I feel. This platform was made and always been about preserving and protecting hip-hop culture. And attempting to highlight the good within the culture and exposing when people are going out their way to shit on the culture. Especially the greats. Like, come on now. I'm up out of here. I'll catch y'all next time. Y'all let me know down in the comments how y'all feel about it. Right, wrong, or indifferent. I'm not asking y'all to agree with me. I'm just asking y'all to understand where the fuck I'm coming from. Peace.